That's twice now. Set an example.
Lord Serpent, a rider! Lord Genji,
You're one of Atomo's men.
I had to warn you, Lord. We are betrayed.
By Atomo?
Even now, he comes for you. The wolf. He has joined with the wolf.
And Shinja. Where's Shinja? To your posts! Atomo, Atomo, Atomo. Why are you so eager to die? I would have let you live another year, perhaps even two.
Salutations yet once again. I bet you are surprised by the amount of uploads lately. Enjoy while it lasts. This video is going to be a short walkthrough of the Atomo's betrayal mission, aka Serpent Kenji's Serpentholm, where the player is pitted against Dragon and Wolf who are allies. Yes, it's quite a sudden video, and you know that I never really play the journeys, but I've got a funny story connected to this mission, and I've seen a topic asking for help concerning this mission on Steam. This is the result. So, find a comfy spot, get some tea, snacks, and prepare for story time. Or just skip this part by going to the timestamp you see on the screen at the moment. I won't be mad. Or will I? My story with this mission is quite entertaining and goes like this. I was introduced to the game at the age of 12 by my dear brother. It was a Russian copy of one of the original versions of the game. I think it was 1.9c. Honestly, not sure about the letter. I decided to play the journeys. Chose to follow the serpent's path, and oh boy was I in for a treat. My 12 years old brain had no idea of what I had signed up for. At the time, I also had no idea how to actually play the game. Didn't know much about controls, didn't know weaknesses, resistances, and even damage types. And I also chose the hard difficulty for the games because j'adore hardcore since my childhood. It was a mistake. So, I thought I had to protect the actual Serpentholm ruins, so I camped on that hill. It was a horrible decision on all levels because towers and units were on that hill, but the peasants were in the starting rise positions, thus always getting raided. I had to rebuild a peasant hut on the same hill near Serpentholm and then send them over to rebuild huts on the same spot again. At the time I didn't know bandits were a thing, so couldn't get rise from enemy corpses. It's quite a useful innate ability at times. And all of that, the non-stop wolf and dragon armies coming up the hill, giving me absolutely zero breathing space. It was like playing tower defense, and it was a pain. I was eating dragon fires all the damn time. I couldn't get off the hill because I was always attacked, and I just give up. Yep, Battle Realms made me give up on it for almost 2 years. I wanted to forget this game like a nightmare. And so I did. However, after 2 years, absolutely randomly, then I was out of games to play, once again I recalled my soon-to-be love of my life. So I came back, to complete that freaking mission again. Except, I didn't learn anything. I did the exact same thing, set up my base on the hill again, but this time I was more persistent than ever. I suffered through continuous raids and dragon fires again. Except this time I was slowly but surely progressing. I found out that cannoneers suffered through dragonfire less than other serpent troops. So I decided to spam them. Then I made serpent geishas and started migrating from the hill by using towers and camping near them. It was really slow and painful, but it worked. And that's what mattered to that 14 years old me. Eventually I reached Atomo's base and wiped him out, so no freaking dragonfire. And it was my new home now. The rest was history. As you see, even after nearly a decade, this is a pretty vivid memory, and I still play this game. At the time, I was actively participating in discussions that were held in the Russian VK group, with other cool players like Necromant, Sunrise, Azor, Devil, Fear, Tora, Andrazer, and of course Maxilver, aka my current and the best teammate that helped me get into the competitive PR scene. So I was telling this story with endless pain, suffering, dragonfires, but all these people told me that they never experienced the pain I had experienced. I was stunned. What the hell? Why was I the only one who suffered from that? Am I crazy? Why was BR so merciless to me? I couldn't get the slightest clue. Eventually though, it all came together. Here's some trivia. Early versions of the original battle realms actually had smarter AI, but a lot of people at the time complained that the AI was too much to handle and nearly impossible to beat. So, I don't know whose decision that was, but instead of explaining the actual gameplay mechanics to these people, either Liquid, Crave, or Ubisoft, or all of them combined, decided that it's best to just nerf the AI.
Relax, cousin. Nothing's gonna happen.
I was in so much pain because I played the older version of BR, and the others in the group were already playing 1.50Q, aka Winter of the Wolf. I don't regret anything though, because, well, this was a great trial of endurance that later helped me achieve great progress in the competitive scene, and not give up after me being kicked around by all players in there. The Steam version of Battle Realms, however, has this AI restored, aka it goes full power. It's not drastically better, but it does make AI use battle gears much more often, including the mentioned Dragonfire. They also synchronize attacks within the teams, call other AI for help, or come to aid. So people have already started getting a taste of that sweet old hardcore. I'm here to help and explain what's up though, so you don't have to suffer like I did back in the day. Here's me now, playing through this mission once again after so many years with my current competitive knowledge of the game. Enjoy the video!
But if this brings you just a little closer,
Point and shoot.
I'm gonna use the Swift Assault tactic, so first things first, this musketeer is going to train into a raider. And we're gonna put the second hut right there, so it's easier for us to collect resources. We are gonna attack the top base, because it's the closest to us. The raider is done, but it's not enough for a solid push yet. So I'm gonna build an alchemist hut. Basically, the army composition we need right now is musketeers and raiders. That's gonna be enough for a normal push in the beginning. The key point to this map is to attack right off the bat. I see an unfinished building from my enemy, so I'm gonna deny it with the raider. Kenji and Ronin are pushing forward. They are gonna protect the raider from being attacked.
Hunt our enemy. Yes.
Here's our Serpentholm. Okay, musketeers are coming in, but I just need raiders for now, because Kenji and Ronin are enough for any enemies that come forward. Mainly because Kenji's got 2 damage types, cutting and explosive, and he has a useful battle gear. As you see, we already have 1 yin point available, so I'm gonna upgrade magnesium torches for raiders. 2 raiders right now, and the first things we gotta do is burn the towers, because they pose the actual threat. Towers burn really quickly, and you can deny any buildings that the enemy is putting forward, so it's a great start. So as I was saying, the key point to this map is attacking right off the bat. You attack the closest base and take it. So 3 raiders are enough right now, and I can just start training musketeers. That's all I'll need, because musketeers are great against most of the units, and they are great against buildings equally.
Yes.
Okay. Fun with fire. Consider it torched.
Dice. Moving. For the serpent. Like a bullet.
Yes.
The enemy base is burning down pretty quickly. I spotted another watchtower that I'll have to burn. Kenji is tanking it. As you see, he is receiving the hits from the tower. It's burning really quickly. It's not a problem at all. They got 2 yen points right now, so I'll upgrade the damage of musketeers. So you don't need for raiders to attack enemies, you just need them to burn buildings. That's their purpose in this game. 200 IQ strat right there. I blocked that ballista bolt that was going to kill the raider with my Ronin. Amazing. I'm really proud of myself right there. So, as you can see, the base is already done. We've captured it. And we can move our peasants to build there. Yep, we are going to be impudent, just like that. Don't forget to let your red HP units rest, so they regenerate their health and don't die. Okay, the dragon is attacking from the back. I can respond to that. It's not really important because I don't need a tavern and I don't need the Thieves Guild for now. I'm gonna upgrade the reinforced plating defense for musketeers against blunted piercing because we got 2 yen points. Spend yen points as soon as you get them, so you can have more points and you can spend more points. I'm not gonna respond to the dragon just yet. Building my new base right here. It's looking really cozy with all the huts, so it's easier to collect resources for peasants from all sides. The enemy base is gone, no remains of it, thanks to the raiders. Amazing unit in Swift Assaults. And I'm gonna respond to the dragon now because those units are not a threat.
Fight through to Serpentholm! A prize for the man who takes Otomo's head!
It's about time Shinja comes. Great backup in face of Shinja and Necromancer.
Done. Moving.
Fire it out.
I'm going to be building stables and geishas, so we can have fan geishas on horses. As you see, horses are in the top right corner, so they are close to us. It's another reason why we captured this base, exactly. Got a pretty fair army right here. We don't really need bandits, so I'm gonna train them into run-ins.
Yes, sir. Servant.
It's a great water spot for a hut, so I'm gonna build it there.
Yes, sir.
My old base is being attacked by dragon remains, so I'm gonna respond to that as well. It's not really important, but we can respond, so why not? Otherwise, our new base is going to be harassed. Building stables close to the horse spawn, and then ordering peasants to just go and capture the horses. So basically, the only unit composition we are going to be using is raiders, musketeers, and geishas on horses. You don't really need anything else for this mission. It's gonna be more than enough. Okay, we are getting horses. More peasants coming to the water. This is the best spot for a water hut. It's protected by hills and it's really close to the peasant hut entrance.
Like a bullet. Point the way.
We are massing quite an army right there, so we are preparing for a push. Using Shinja battle gear to weaken the enemies and attacking the sumo, the powder cannoneer, because he's weak to explosive. These little raids are really no match for the current army I have. Okay, geishas coming out for... We are gonna make them take horses and help us.
Right now. Okay.
You all know that Fan geishas are slow, they walk really slow and sometimes they just can't reach the allied units in time, so they die before they are healed. So horses are a great addition to Fan geishas because Fan geishas become faster, of course, and they don't spend their stamina than running. Geishas on horses are always good, remember that. They are also useful in combat because they can trample. This is Serpentholm. We don't really need it, you don't need to protect it, nothing happens if you don't protect it. So I'm just gonna show you something. You can actually walk into the building by holding shift and spamming the move key. Just like this. I'm actually kinda sad that you don't lose the mission by not protecting the Serpentholm. But as you know from my story, protecting Serpentholm would be a real pain in the ass. For your comfort, it's important to bind your squads to different numbers, different keys. So, for example, I have melee units on 1, I have musketeers range units on 2 and geishas on 3, and I got raiders on 4, so I can control all of them separately. Building a tower on my base so I can defend from any raids that may come in the future. Getting horses for resources now, not geishas anymore. We have enough geishas, it's gonna be fine, especially when they are upgraded, so we'll just go and push forward. Geishas are healing zombies, but zombies are too slow, so we'll just leave them behind. I'm gonna leave one geisha on the base, so she can heal peasants that may be attacked. And I'll make some more army on the base, because you can't just leave it like that, it's gonna be attacked by enemies. So just like this, we are invading another wolf base. As you see, I'm not just rushing in mindlessly. I'm using my raiders to take down the watchtowers again, while attacking the units that come forward to protect the base. Upgrading the horses so we spend less stamina for trampling. I've spotted the dragon army coming forward to attack me. As I was saying, you're gonna be attacked no matter what. It looks bad for me, but it's not much. Because I have geishas, I have towers. So I'm gonna defend this. And I'm not really worried about what's happening. Meanwhile, I'm taking out the second wolf base. Okay, so here it goes. I'm stunning. Attacking the Dragon Warrior with Fan Geisha because Dragon Warrior is weak to cutting. And he is stunned, so he takes more damage from everything. Geisha is trampling Kabuki and Spearman, so they take additional damage because they are stunned. I used the charge once again, so we become even weaker. So you see, it's not a problem to defend that. Upgrading health for raiders. Fortified L upgrade. So raiders don't die as quickly. As you see, not a problem, not much resistance met in here. Almost all the army is saved. And it's generally really easy to go like this. Also another funny thing that geishas heal zombies. So zombies can be used as cannon fodder. Upgrading darts so raiders can throw their torches further. Okay, here I'm making sure that no peasants are left, no buildings are left, so zombies are dealing with this peasant. And they're gonna stay here for a while to see if someone else comes. If we don't kill everyone and if we don't destroy anything, this mission is never going to be completed. Okay, this should not be a problem. We are gonna trample everything. All spearmen are gonna die because of horses. Pretty easy. Not a problem at all. While musketeers are fighting on the other side, I didn't pay attention to them because I was focused on another battle. But here we are joining forces again. Last run in there, didn't heal him in time, kinda sad. But generally we are onto Atoma now, and it's the third base out of 4 on this map. Burning town square so he can't build more towers, more than 2 towers, 2 because he has keep still. Burning the towers, of course. Need to spend the imp points, so I upgrade just about anything I can find. Not utilizing my full army here. I should use musketeers, put them on stand ground or something so we can protect raiders with fire. Always pay attention to your army and always make sure you control everything. That's the key point of battle realms. Burning the keep, attacking the keep.
You die today, Atomo!
Yes, Atomo is definitely gonna die today. Denying the tower that AI is building right there.
Come out, you madman!
Atomo is not gonna be a problem because Spirit Warriors and Musketeers deal explosive and magic damage, so he's weak to that, so he goes down really quickly. Poor Atoma. Burning another tower, letting my raiders get blinded. But it's not a problem because the dragon doesn't have an army anymore to defend this. So basically all the towers are useless, as long as I have healers to heal the units that are being attacked. So Atomo's base is almost gone at this point. And as you see, I don't need any battle gears. I just need raw force and upgrades, and that's about anything. Raw force and geishas and upgrades. That's really what you need in here.
I serve, Master.
Finishing off the remaining units on Atamo's base. Soon to be attacking the 4th base that is in the bottom right corner. As you see, pretty easy, not difficult at all, as long as you control your army and know what you are doing. So I'm gonna do something funny here, because basically I already won the game. I'm just gonna upgrade the poisonous weapons and make some crossbowmen to harass the peasants on the rice field of the last 4th base. Don't forget to burn the buildings so they go down quicker. Finishing them off with musketeers and spirit warriors. They do the most decent damage against buildings. Sending some units on different rice fields to make sure that my enemy didn't run off. Building on the old base again. And here's the keep. I don't really need it, but why not?
Of course, sir. Yes, sir. With great haste.
Okay, setting the rally points so crossbowmen come out and attack the peasants there. Crossbowmen run really fast, so they are gonna reach that rice field in no time. Meanwhile, we are attacking from a different side.
For you, my lord.
Making sure I didn't forget anyone.
Yes. All right. Hunt our enemies.
Gonna leave some undead guys right on that rice field, so no peasants, no sneaky peasants can stroll through.
All right.
Rushing right into this. Using all the battle gears available on heroes, Shinja's intimidation so the enemies deal less damage. Healing everyone so they don't die. Not using trample because I don't need it here. Scouting the different side with the spirit warrior so he doesn't let the peasants to build anything. Finishing off any remaining peasants, making sure nobody is left alive, just like any serpent commander would do.
My venom awaits. Coiled. Oh yes.
For you, my lord.
And locking on the middle of that last base. Summoning Budo just for fun to utilize his battle gear and make peasants remember their place.
In a flash.
As you see, crossbowmen harassing the peasants.
Swiftly.
They are quite deadly with the upgrades.
Like a bullet, taking aim. The pursuit continues. For the serpent.
Leaving Shinja here so he catches any peasant that may come through. But I realized that pretty much that peasant hut is the only one left, so we have to destroy it, and that's gonna be it.
Yes, Lord.
serpent. Yes.
No peasants here.
For the serpent.
That's good.
Immediately. For the serpent.
Crossbowmen not attacking peasants for some reason. That's kinda a shame. The peasant hut is down, Vetkin and the crossbowmen are gonna finish the remaining peasants. Seems like there's no resistance left, so we are just gonna finish the remaining buildings, and that's gonna be it. Yep, just like this.
Not bad.
We serve the serpent,
And Atomo's head?
hanging over the gate as ordered.
Good. This necromancer you found, can he be trusted?
As long as we keep killing.
Then he'll be loyal for a while yet.
I hope that it will help you to do a better job.
That's it for today, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I hope that it helped you understand the game a little better, so you can pass this mission with flying colors now. Komi out, see you on the battlefield.